Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your chef from Guru's Cooking.in with Veg Hakka Noodles. For the ingredients and the cooking instructions, my friends, please look at the description below. These are the vegetables: cabbage, spring onions, green chilies, garlic, mushrooms, capsicum, snow peas. This is how snow peas looks. And a carrot. These are the vegetables we need to cut. I've already cut them for you. Cabbage has to be cut using a knife, please, not with a grater, into fine juliennes. Green chilies cut like a diamond. Garlic finely chopped. Spring onions bulb white sliced, and green stalks of the spring onion finely chopped. Button mushrooms, which have been sliced thinly. Snow peas finely chopped. Juliennes of carrot and juliennes of capsicum. Come, let's boil the noodles. I've taken 1 liter of water. To this we'll be adding 2 teaspoons of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, and 1 tablespoon of vegetable cooking oil. The oil is added, my friends, here so that the noodles do not stick to each other while cooking. Please let the flame to high and cook at a very high flame to bring the water to a boil. You can also use a ladle to stir so that the salt melts. Now, one thing that I've observed, my friends, is that people add noodles to water even though when it is just coming to a boil. Don't do that. Until the water comes to a boil like this, don't add the noodles. So once it comes to a boil, then you add the noodles. And this is how it turns out to be one of the best noodles that you'll be making. I'm using 2 packets of noodles there because I'll be cooking for 4 people, and these are 2 small packets. You should use accordingly. Now the time that I'll be cooking this for is around 10 to 12 minutes because that is what the description was as mentioned on the packet of my noodles. You please check your reference. But still, more than the time, I respect the taste. So for my noodles, I always use my eyes to see if it is cooked, and better is I put it in my mouth and try to chew it. If it breaks comfortably, I know it is cooked. So it's been around 12 minutes that I've been cooking at a high flame. And now it's time for me to extract the noodles once it looks to my eye that it is cooked. Almost like this. So I'll grab one, I'll taste it. If it is good enough, I know it is done. I'll put off the flame now, and the excess water I'll discard by passing this through a sieve, and I'll save only the noodles, which looks something like this. Now immediately you have to pass this through cold water. This is ice cold water. The reason we do this is because we need to stop the cooking process of the noodles, otherwise it will cook even further. So to stop the cooking process, we add cold water. And even better is if you spread the noodles, they will not stick. So we'll spread the noodles. You can use any utensil. I'm using this. Now there are less chances that these noodles will stick together. And to avoid them further on, I will also add a little oil at the top. So this will definitely make sure they don't stick. So come, let's mix it after adding 1/2 tablespoon of oil. Excellent. So guys, we'll spread it back again and keep it secure. It's time for us to now cook and stir fry the vegetables. I have now taken a wok cooking at a high flame. I've added 3 tablespoons of oil. To that I added the white bulbs of spring onions with green chilies, and now we'll stir fry them. Remember, throughout this recipe we'll be cooking at a high flame, and also we will not cook these vegetables completely. We'll cook them only for a minute or two maximum, and then we'll keep on adding the other vegetables. It's time for us to add the snow peas. The snow peas have been finely chopped and washed, and these take a lot of time to cook. So I'm adding the snow peas and the carrots early because, like I said, they take a lot of time to cook. So it looks like a beautiful, colorful Indian flag with orange, that's saffron, white and green. It already looks so elegant. Friends, it's not much time. Then we'll now add the other vegetables, mushrooms. So cook this at a high flame by stir frying it for a minute. And then we'll be adding in capsicum. Capsicum take a very little time to cook, so I added them almost towards the end. If you have observed, we have not added any salt yet, because if you add salt, it will release water from these vegetables and it will ruin your whole recipe. So these vegetables have to cook, but at the same time they also have to remain crunchy. So please don't add any salt in the beginning. That's another mistake I've observed people make. We'll now add 1 teaspoon of red chili powder or red chili flakes and 1 teaspoon of Ajinomoto or MSG. So our vegetables are almost cooked now. It's time for us to add another vegetable which is very important for the noodles. It's cabbage. Remember to finely chop the cabbage using a knife. Please don't grate it. If you grate it, it will release water, and that's not what you want. And cabbage takes the least amount of time to cook. It will cook in less than 1 minute. So don't cook it for more than 1 minute. Just 1 minute is what you stir fry this for. And cooking at a high flame, you toss it nicely, stir fry it. You got these amazing vegetables which are going to be definitely healthy and good. So here we are, friends. We have added a lot of vegetables. We've added a 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes and a teaspoon of Ajinomoto. It's time for us now to add in the sauces. Before you add the sauce, don't forget to add the salt. So like I said, the salt is being added almost towards the end because it releases water, and that is the reason I'm adding it almost at the end. So here goes 1 teaspoon of red chili flakes again and 1 teaspoon of salt for seasoning. We'll now add other sauces as well once we mix this. Remember, friends, don't add too much salt because the sauces you'll be adding also contain salt content. So be careful about that. 1 tablespoon of tomato ketchup. 2 tablespoons of red chili sauce. I'm using Del Monte, you can use any brand you have. A 1/4 teaspoon of dark soy sauce and a 1/2 tablespoon of white vinegar. Time to mix. Alright, friends, now it's time for us to bring in the long like a highway noodles. Get them and drop them here into the pan. Now let the wok do the talk. Toss it, shake it while you make it, baby. And I usually use a big wok when I'm in the professional kitchen. But I know at your home you don't have a very large wok and you don't know how to toss it well. So I'm showing you how to do it with 2 ladles for your ease. So enjoy this, mix it up. This beautiful noodles, veg Hakka, Guru style. But I wouldn't be happy until I toss it nicely. So I'll mix up everything nicely until all the sauces emulsify on top of each bit of noodle, and the vegetables are also gonna rock your world. In the end, we'll garnish it with some white spring onions, green stalks. So the green stalks of the white bulbs of the spring onions for garnish. And then final toss. 1, 2, 3. Come, let's give it a good toss. Hop it. Oh yeah. Come, let's hop it again. Alright friends, this is Veg Hakka Noodles. Thank you so much for watching. This was your chef from Guru's Cooking. Have fun. Go dive into this pool and enjoy it with your family and friends. Friends, this is Eliana, and she and I, we are both pleased to announce you that we are offering 10,000 rupees in Indian currency worth Amazon gift voucher every month to one lucky subscriber. So if you haven't subscribed now, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and get lucky. Get lucky to win one 10,000 rupees worth gift voucher from Amazon. You can also enjoy these recipes, my friends, on my channel. Thank you so much for watching Vegetable Hakka Noodles. Do share this video if you liked it and put a thumbs up at the bottom. Thank you so much.